Hi everyone, today's video is going to be my final Christmas food haul of 2020. If you're new to my channel, I've been trying all of the various vegan Christmas ranges from pretty much every supermarket this year. I've tried M&S, Waitrose, Aldi, Asda, Morrison's, Tesco, and then today's video is going to be Sainsbury's. I think that is all of them. I will leave my Christmas playlist down in the description if you've not seen those videos already. But like I just said, in today's video I'm going to be showing you everything that I picked up from Sainsbury's, and then in a video in a couple of days time I will be taste testing everything and letting you guys know my thoughts. Now I will say there are a couple of things here that are missing, which I am so sad about. I'm going to try and like brush over them and then move on because I'm just going to be sad if I think about it. But basically I'm isolating at the moment, not because I've got corona or anything like that, but I just wanted to have 14 days like isolation, no supermarkets, no public places, nothing like that before Christmas, so I can go home to my family and just like not worry about it. So had to place a delivery for Sainsbury's rather than going to the supermarket myself, which isn't always the best thing because they can substitute things and then like you can't do anything about it, it's too late at that point. So that is exactly what happened. My main like Christmas meal component got substituted for sausages, which is just not the same at all. I had ordered the turkey parcels that they do, and I was actually planning on having that for like my actual Christmas dinner because they come in like a pack of 2 individual ones. So I was going to take one of those home with me for Christmas dinner, and now I don't have that to take home with me, so no idea what I'm going to actually do for my Christmas dinner this year. I also ordered some pigs and blankets from Sainsbury's, which I was so excited about, and again I was going to take them home with me for Christmas dinner, but they got substituted for sausages as well. So I now have a lot of sausages in my freezer, which I didn't order and didn't want, but I completely panicked on the spot and didn't give them back to the delivery driver, so I've ended up with those. And I don't have the turkey and the pigs and blankets to show you guys, so I'm a little bit sad about that, but I do have like a whole lot of other things. I feel like this might be my biggest haul so far. Went a little bit overboard. I feel like Sainsbury's was the supermarket I was most excited about. I saw most things on their website that I wanted to try. There were even a few things here that I didn't pick up because I was like, I don't need to try everything under the sun. So they had some vegan tiffin. They also had some gingerbread pretzels that were vegan, which I didn't pick up. They did also have a few Wellington options as like main meal Christmas dinner options, which I'm actually really gutted I didn't get now because in the end I chose the turkey parcels over the Wellington. In hindsight, should have gone for the Wellington, but again, not going to dwell on it, don't want to think about it and get too sad about my lack of Christmas dinner food. But I'm going to start with the frozen stuff as usual. I've got a few different party food options. I will say I am a little bit skeptical of some Sainsbury's party food options this year. I'm so intrigued as to what they're going to taste like. They're not things that I would normally reach for, but because I saw that they had vegan options of these things, I felt like I had to try them. I feel like it would be rude if I didn't try them. So the first one that I picked up are these no fish and chips, like little canapé bites. They are battered vegan fillets made with jackfruit and oyster mushroom, topped with mushy peas and a potato chip. Sounds absolutely bizarre, and I don't know if they've ever made like a non-vegan version of this. I don't feel like this is like a normal party food that people have. But I like fish and chips, I like mushy peas, so I figured I would give these a go. I just don't know how I feel about them. I don't know how like all the textures are going to go together in the oven as well. I have frozen a couple of these, which it does say you're able to do, but I just feel like battered fish, a chip and mushy peas wouldn't all cook in the oven at the same time, the same temperature, etc. So don't know what the end result is going to be like. I'm just so intrigued to try these. The next party food item that I picked up are these barbecue no pork belly bites. You get 10 in a pack. Again, it's their Plant Pioneers range, which is like Sainsbury's vegan range. And this is not something I would normally reach for. I don't think I would have ever eaten this before I was vegan. They are sweet and sticky barbecue jackfruit bites, and just the texture of these looks so weird. I've heard very mixed reviews on them, so I don't know what my thoughts are going to be, but they just look like little pieces of like toast with something on the top, which, yeah, I don't know how to feel about them. They look intriguing. Again, a little bit out there for party food and a little bit out there for things that I would normally reach for. Like the fish and chip bites, this is also made from jackfruit and king oyster mushroom, and then it's got mixed spices and a sweet and smoky barbecue sauce. And I've put these ones in the freezer as well. Both the pork belly bites and the fish and chips were £4 each, which is very pricey. I think that might be up there with like M&S's prices, which is a little bit crazy. I will say I feel very passionate about supermarkets and where I rate them. leave your favourite supermarket down in a comment below. But for the most part, Sainsbury's isn't my favourite because I feel like you get pretty average food but for M&S prices. Like, at least if you go to M&S, you get M&S quality food. Sainsbury's, I feel like I put that on the same level as like Asda and Tesco in terms of quality, but the prices are normally extortionate. So I will just say that Sainsbury's is normally a little bit more expensive for the things that they sell. So £4 for 10 little pork bites is pretty expensive in my opinion, but hopefully they're absolutely delicious and then that will make it worth it. And then the final party food item that I picked up are these no prawn tempura, which again is jackfruit and king oyster mushroom in a light crispy batter. You get 8 in this packet and it's slightly cheaper at £3. Again, maybe more expensive than other supermarkets, but they do look really, really good. I have tried a few kind of vegan prawn alternatives so far across the various different supermarket Christmas ranges. I know I tried some from Asda and Tesco as well. So far they haven't been a huge hit, but I will say these definitely look like the best ones I've seen so far. I don't think either of the other ones were made from mushroom and jackfruit, although I could be wrong on that, so they might have got the texture slightly better with these. Again, not really something I ate too much before I was vegan, but I think out of the 3 party food items that I picked up, these ones seem the most normal. Like, I feel like I'm most likely to enjoy these ones. Moving on to the other fridge bits, I got a few different pre-made sides that I probably wouldn't normally pick up. I do like to make things from scratch where I can, but there are a couple of things that caught my eye and that I felt like I had to try. In my head, I was going to try them with the turkey parcels and pigs and blankets that I was buying, but obviously they're going to just have to be tried by themselves now, I think. They do have a huge range of sides in the Plant Pioneers range. I was so impressed. They have pretty much everything. If you didn't want to make a Christmas dinner from scratch, they have roast potatoes, they have like maple parsnips, they've got the couple of ones that I picked up. There was honestly so much. I will say Sainsbury's has an incredible vegan range in terms of like how much they have. I did not realise the extent of their vegan range. I don't normally shop there. The one that's local to me isn't really that local. It is a bit of a long walk away, so it's not normally my supermarket of choice, and the fact that it's more expensive, like I just chatted over. So I had not realised how much vegan food they had. I was definitely tempted to pick up far more than I did, but I tried to limit myself to Christmas food where possible, just because I know that I'm going home for Christmas and I don't want the food to get wasted. But I do think when I'm back in the new year, I'm probably gonna have to pick up some more things from their like normal non-Christmas vegan range. But in terms of the sides that I did pick up, the first one was this cauliflower bake. So this is made with a coconut-based cheddar style sauce topped with a parsley crumb. I mean, it does look really lovely. I am a big fan of cauliflower cheese. If you've seen my making Christmas dinner video, I made one in that, and I will say a homemade one is always great. I am a big fan of my homemade cauliflower cheese, but I thought I would give this a try as an alternative. It's literally as easy as just shoving this in the oven, so I do think if you're the kind of person that doesn't want to cook on Christmas Day and you would just rather put some things in the oven, this could be a really good option. I also picked up a potato dauphinoise. This again is very similar. It's made with a coconut-based cheddar style sauce topped with a parsley crumb. Pretty much identical, but just potatoes instead of cauliflower. So in hindsight, I probably didn't need to pick up both, but I was most intrigued to try this because it's not something that I've had vegan before, I don't think. Don't even know if I would have had it before I was vegan, but anything that's like potato based, cheesy potatoes, honestly, you just can't go wrong. So I felt like I had to pick this one up, and then I couldn't choose between the cauliflower and the potatoes, so I just got both. Both of them were £2.50 and they both serve 2. And again, it's just as simple as shoving this in the oven. They cook for the same amount of time, so I'm very excited to try this. Next, I picked up a couple of vegan cheese options. So the first one is this Plant Pioneers Wensleydale style with cranberries. This was £1.40, and this basically just caught my eye because of the packaging. I am a sucker for things like this. Obviously, this looks like normal cheese, and I've not seen a vegan cheese packaged in this way before. I thought in terms of like a cheese board on Christmas Day, this would look so lovely, and I'm also a big fan of the Wensleydale and cranberry vegan cheese that I've tried in the past. Not sure if I've tried Sainsbury's before, but I've definitely tried like the other supermarket owned brands, and I'm pretty sure they're all made by the same company, so they normally all taste pretty similar. So pretty sure that I am going to be a big fan of this, and I just thought for £1.40, it's so cute, it's going to look so nice, and I know that food isn't about how it looks, but I just think this is really going to make a cheese board. And then speaking of cheese boards, I picked up this epic dairy-free festive platter. This has got the mature, smoked and garlic and chili cheeses, and this was £5.50. This is obviously made by Violife, and I'm actually surprised because I think the description of this on the Sainsbury's website wasn't these 3 cheeses. This was the cheese platter that I was looking for from Violife, but I know that they have a couple. One of them comes with like a blue cheese, which I just didn't even want to bother trying to get because I'm not a huge fan of the vegan blue cheeses that I've tried. But this is the one I was looking out for, and when I looked online I could only find this in Waitrose, so I gave up hope getting the Epic platter, and the one that I thought I'd ordered from Sainsbury's I'm pretty sure was slightly different. Yeah, so on the Sainsbury's website they have a Violife Christmas dairy-free platter, so not the Epic platter, and it says it has the cranberry after dinner cheese, block with herbs, and the smoked flavour block. So other than the smoked one, 2 other completely different cheeses. So that is something to bear in mind if you are ordering from Sainsbury's and expecting those 3 cheeses. I am actually so happy that this is what was delivered. I've only just noticed since filming this video that it is a different one, and this is the one that I wanted, and because I'd already ordered the separate cranberry cheese, this is so much better because it means I have 4 different cheeses to try now rather than 3, so I am chuffed by that. This comes with 3 150g blocks, so pretty decent size. I was looking at getting the other cheese board that Sainsbury's do. I think it's called, I have no idea, but I know that it's got like the Applewood smoked cheese, it's got a Mexican cheese, a blue cheese, and another one I'm pretty sure, but I saw it in another YouTuber's video and it just looked so small, and I think it's slightly more expensive, and I just didn't want to risk getting that and just not liking a couple of the cheeses. Plus, I'd already tried the Applewood one and the Mexican one, and I know that I like them ones, but I haven't tried any of these 3 flavours from Violife before, and I feel like they're pretty consistent in terms of how good they are, so I'm very excited about this. I don't know whether I should save this for Christmas and take this home with me. I think even if I try a few of these, I'm still going to wrap them back up and take them back with me so we can have like a proper vegan cheese board. Finally, moving on to all of the snacks that I picked up, I got a few different crisp options, which if you've seen any of my previous Christmas food hauls, you will know how happy I am to have vegan crisps that are in the Christmas range this year. Honestly, the other supermarkets need to try harder next year because I was so let down by their crisp options, and I'm definitely a savoury person over a sweet person. The first one that I picked up probably isn't even technically Christmas related at all, thinking about it. These were £1.25 and they're the Kettle vegan cheese and onion crisps. These have been out a while, they're not Christmas specific I don't think, but I've not tried them yet, and I've seen them in other supermarkets where they've been like £2, £2.50 I think, so when I saw that these were on offer I felt like I had to pick these up. And I do feel like regardless of whatever the crisp flavour is, crisps in general are like a Christmassy thing. I don't know about you guys, but in my family we always have like a little bowl out with some crisps and nibbly bits in, so regardless I'm just going to consider these as a Christmas treat because I've been so excited to try these. I did also get some actual Christmassy flavoured crisps, so the first ones are these Free From Honey Roast Gammon Flavoured Tortilla Curls. These are gluten-free and milk-free, and these were on offer for 75p. I've not tried any gammon flavoured crisps before, ever. I have no idea what to expect. I'm guessing it's like a ham flavoured crisp, but again, I don't even know what that would taste like. So intrigued to know what these are going to taste like. I have tried some like turkey and stuffing vegan crisps this year, but I think that's been the only flavour so far. So this is going to be something a bit different. Also, never tried like a tortilla curl before. I mean, I don't think they're going to taste any different to like a normal shaped tortilla, but that's just something maybe a little bit different and probably actually quite good for dipping. If the setup or the lighting or I look any different, my camera just ran out of battery, which is so annoying. Maybe up there with one of my biggest pet peeves. I should have just remembered to charge it, but I didn't, so I put it on charge for like 10 minutes or so. Probably don't have a huge amount of time before it runs out of battery again, but I've just got a couple more snacks to show you. I will say, in the little time that it was charging, I have opened these crisps and eaten maybe like 3/4 of them, which probably isn't great, but they are so good. I can confirm these are delicious, so Moorish, and I just feel like kettle crisps in general are like top tier crisps. Can't really go wrong with a kettle crisp, and the fact that they're cheese and onion flavour, which I've not had in such a long time since being vegan. Yeah, definitely a big fan of these. So I guess moving on to the final crisp that I picked up, I got these Pigs and Blankets flavoured tortilla chips. These are in the shape of Christmas trees, which is just so cute. I think I got some ones in this shape from Aldi, I think, but I'm pretty sure those were turkey and stuffing flavour. Not tried any Pigs and Blankets flavoured crisps so far. I have tried Pigs and Blankets flavoured peanuts, but I feel like they're very different. The peanut flavour is like very strong, so any sort of flavour they try and add to that just kind of gets overpowered by the peanuts. These on the other hand are going to have a much better shot at actually tasting like pigs in blankets, I think, so I'm very excited to try these. These were £1 and they're actually marked vegan and gluten-free on the packaging, which is always nice. And then the final thing that I picked up, kind of like the cheese and onion crisps, is not Christmas related really, but I picked up the Bourneville Cadbury fingers, which I again have been so excited to try. I've been missing chocolate fingers for so long. My favourite way of eating these is biting off the ends and then using them as like a straw to suck tea from. If you've not tried that, I really recommend it, but I've not been able to do that for like 5 years since I've been vegan because I haven't found any vegan alternatives until now. So when I saw these, I felt like I had to pick them up. Wanted to include them in this haul just in case you guys haven't seen them yet. They're only £1. I think they might be on offer at the moment. Not tried them, but I like Bourneville chocolate and I like the regular Cadbury's fingers, so I feel like I'm going to be a big fan of these. I did also pick up another sweet option in this haul, which was chocolate covered honeycomb. Again, another thing that I was just super excited to try, and they substituted it in my delivery, so I don't have those to try, but I do have these, and I'm definitely going to be making myself a cup of tea after filming this video, and I'm going to be having maybe like the whole box of these. So that is everything that I've picked up from Sainsbury's vegan Christmas range and the final Christmas vegan haul of 2020, which is just crazy. I know that some of you guys have been commenting that I must be pretty sick of Christmas food by now, and I may be getting to that stage. Everything that I've tried has been pretty good for the most part, but I feel like by Christmas Day I'm just not going to be fussed about the food because I've eaten so much already this past month. I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos, and I'll see you in a few days time for the taste test. Bye!